What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Flight Simming with D at D Sims Corner on YouTube. We're back with another episode, man. We're back in the sim and happy to be here. Flying this wonderful fly-by-wire A320 Neo. And we're in the flight deck, getting ready to get out of here. We are in Boston. We're going to fly down to Orlando. Once again, doing another leg of A Pilot's Life, the career mode that I've been using the last year.
Beyond ATC connected.
I'll be using Beyond ATC. We finally have some, some ATC. Again, still not using any traffic until they implement the traffic injection. Due to the, stuttering and the stuff that I've been having. But we will be hearing some ATC. Getting fueled up here. Courtesy of GSX, of course. Yeah, so it's been a minute. It's great to be, back in and doing another flight. Let's see how this one goes.
Gear down. The computer's all programmed except for the SIDS and SARS.
Spirit Wings 2086. Request IF or clearance to Orlando Airport.
Spirit Wings 2086. Boston clearance. Cleared to Orlando Airport. SOC 7 departure. Then is filed. Climb via SID. Departure frequency 133.0. Squawk 6225.
Cleared to Orlando Airport, SOC 7 departure, then is filed. Climb via SID. Departure frequency 133.0. Squawk 6225. Spirit Wings 2086.
Spirit Wings 2086. Read back correct. Contact ground 134.05 when ready for pushback or engine start.
Ground 134.05 when ready. Spirit Wings 2086.
Aircraft looks good.
Morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, on behalf of myself, your captain, the first officer, and cabin crew, I'd like to take this time to welcome you aboard our flight. We're just wrapping up some paperwork up front here and waiting to receive final numbers from the ground crew, then we'll be on our way. Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin shortly with a very important safety briefing. We do ask that you give them your full, undivided attention as they review the safety operations of this Airbus aircraft. We do appreciate your business having you aboard this flight. If there's anything we do to make your flight any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. Welcome aboard.
Cockpit prep checklist. Cockpit preparation.
Completed.
Passenger signs.
On.
IRU.
Set.
Fuel 17697 pounds.
Check.
FMGS.
Set.
Altimeters 2986.
Set. Departure briefing. It will be a left seat takeoff from Kilo, Bravo, Oscar, Sierra, 2, Kilo, Mike. Charlie, Oscar. The reported runway conditions are normal. Taxi route is per ATC instructions. We'll be departing on runway 22, right, climbing via the departure procedures to an initial altitude of 10,000 feet. Standard reject and emergency procedures apply. Any questions?
No.
Completed.
Cockpit prep checklist complete.
So I'm working with the new
Spirit
Verpal
Wings 2086 at ramp
stick
5.
that I have, and
Request
kind of
pushback.
retired the Thrustmaster Airbus stick that
Spirit Wings 2086, Boston ground.
that I've been
Pushback
using.
approved.
I'm still using the Thrustmaster Airbus,
Pushback and engine start approved.
Throttle quadrant.
Face north. Spirit Wings 2086.
but I'm telling you, man, I love this Verpal, man. This thing is
Hello,
just,
Captain.
is
We
just
are ready for
beautiful.
pushback.
It's beautiful, and I haven't even messed around with all the settings and springs and stuff that comes with it, and I kind of like it the way it is out the box. Plenty of buttons and hat switches and all kinds of there's a little scroller on the stick itself.
Departure check
It's
completed.
amazing, man.
Bypass pin inserted.
Beacon lights.
On.
Parking brake.
Set.
Before start checklist complete.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Do you have any questions about the safety features of this aircraft? Please don't hesitate to ask. Smoking, food, use electronic cigarettes is never allowed on any flight. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying smoke detectors and aircraft expressions is a federal offense and could result in a fine. For your convenience, this aircraft has 3 restrooms, one in the front of the cabin and 2 in the back, and each is equipped with an changing table. All vehicles remain cabin lights for departure. If you use there is a reason land above your seat. We're here to make sure you have a safe and comfortable flight. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you enjoy this experience.
Please set parking brakes.
Also got the Wing FCU. Let me tell you, the quality and the look of this thing is absolutely amazing, and it works pretty well. You use the Sim Pro app that you download from WinWing's website, and you always make sure you start that up first before you even start up the sim, and you're good to go, man. It works flawlessly. Yeah, I did notice there's a slight lag when you're turning the knob and what shows, but I think after the last update that's even improved even more, so they're getting there. I mean, it's not perfect, but it still works wonderfully. So we're getting let's see what we're doing here. We're setting up the flight plan.
Tow truck disconnected.
But yeah, man, I'm
Bypass
crazy.
pin
I'm
removed.
waiting on Phoenix to drop
Left is clear. Right is clear.
the 319 and the 321, man. Can't wait. Because I've just been flying the A320 in a pilot's life. You know, to spread my wings, no pun intended. I still haven't gotten into the, I know I've said this like last year that I was going to get into the Boeings. Still haven't done it. Still haven't pulled the trigger on the Boeings. I will at some point.
Wings 2086, runway 22 right taxi via
We're
Alpha, November.
loading folks up onto the plane. It's going to be a light flight here.
Runway 22 right taxi via Alpha, November.
So let's get ready to get on out of here, and we'll get up in the air.
From the flight deck, this is your first officer. I want to take a few moments to welcome you on board and thank you for flying with us this evening. We're already en route to our assigned runway and expect an on-time departure, so just sit back, relax, and we'll have you in the air shortly.
Spirit Wings 2086, contact Boston Tower 132.225, see you.
Approaching runway 2.
Over to Tower
2,
132.225, Spirit Wings 2086. Spirit Wings 2086, ready for departure, runway 22 right.
Spirit Wings 2086, Boston Tower, wind 085 at 7. Our NAV to Bro, runway 22 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 22 right, our NAV to Bro, cleared for takeoff, Spirit Wings 2086.
On runway 22 right.
All right, we getting ready to head on out of here and make our way down to Orlando. See how this takeoff goes down. Here we go. God, that wasn't too bad. I had a little trouble there right there in the runway with the rudder, but we got up. We're out of here.
Boston, Spirit Wings 2086.
You know, it sucks because when you have some time in between of not being in the sim and you lose your touch. It's crazy how in real life, when a pilot's been out of the game for a while, like whether he's been out on on leave or disability, they have to come back and take a refresher course right before they're allowed back in the cockpit. Not comparing that to just this simulator, but it's kind of the same thing, right? After a while, you kind of got to get a feel for things and get back into the flow of starting the look at that view. Starting the plane and just getting the feel for the controls again and things of that nature. So, same thing, So it's like I gotta get consistent in being in the sim. So my landings and my takeoffs and just remembering the flows of the pre-flight checks and the startup and the taxi, all that good stuff. You get it's like muscle memory. But to get there, you got to do it consistently. So, if that makes any sense, hopefully I am making some sense. But anyways, we're gonna make our way down to Orlando. Once again, in my videos, I always cut out the boring middle part. Nobody wants to see 2-3 hours of cruise, unless there's some highlights like a plane flying by or a near collision. Then I'll edit it in. But look at that, it's low. We got some low ceiling clouds here. We're gonna break right through them. Once again, I appreciate everybody that watches the videos. I know I've been kind of spotty in posting videos on the channel, but it's kind of hard, working and handling real life business, so it's like a luxury. It's a real treat when I get to just sit down and fly. I always try to make time for it, man. It's always on my mind, like, man, I want to get into sim and fly. You know, sometimes I finish work at the end of the day and I want to get in the sim, but I just be so tired sometimes that I just like, I don't want to go, you know, through the motions, because I really don't like jumping in the sim and just like being in the air. You know what I'm saying? Like you just cut it to like just being on the runway. I like to go from the beginning to end, right? I like to simulate like if I'm getting in a plane, you know, in a parking spot and ready to turn it on and let's get it at, you know, start it up and get out of there, you know. So yeah, I'm a purist when it comes to that aspect of it.
Passing 10,000 feet.
But anyways, enough of me rambling. Let's get up to cruise, and then we'll cut to the departure. I mean the departure. We're in the departure. We're cut to the approach.
Spirit Wings 2086. Contact Boston Center 128.75.
Contact Boston Center 128.75. Spirit Wings 2086.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again from the flight deck, your captain speaking. We've just reached our cruising altitude for the flight. As we begin to settle in, I do want to remind you to please keep your feet and elbows clear from the aisle as the flight attendants will be coming through the cabin with galley cards shortly. Also, one more reminder to please refrain from congregating with the front galley where the flight deck door is located. Thank you.
Spirit Wings 2086. Descend via Tower 1 arrival. Orlando Airport landing runway 17 left. Altimeter 2983.
Descend via Tower 1 arrival. Orlando Airport landing runway 17 left. Altimeter 2983. Spirit Wings 2086.
From the flight deck, ladies and gentlemen, as you may have noticed, we have begun our initial descent down to our destination. Now would be a good time to wrap up any business you need to take care of as we prepare for our approach. If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain seated until the aircraft arrives safely at the gate. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
And with the beauty of editing, we are on our descent, making our way down to the Orlando area, land of Mickey. Freaking, what a depressing place. Yeah, but we're gonna touch down here soon, so let's see how we do. Let's see how bad or good this landing is.
Speed check. You're down.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
124.3, Spirit Wings 2086. Orlando Tower, Spirit Wings 2086, ILS runway 17 left.
Spirit Wings 2086, Orlando Tower, continue.
Wilco, Spirit Wings 2086.
Speed check.
Spirit Wings 2086, wind 225 at 8. Runway 17 left cleared to land.
Runway 17 left clear to land. Spirit Wings 2086.
Landing checklist. APU bleed. APU bleed. On. Engines. Off. Passenger signs. Speed check. Speed check. Watch your airspeed.
Here we go, moment of truth. Landing gears down, flaps, flaps are full.
Runway 17 left.
Hopefully, no stutters. Yeah, this is the most nervous. This is the most nerve-wracking and best part of the whole flight is the landing.
400.
Let's see how we do here. Here we go.
Autopilot.
100 above.
Minimums.
Minimum. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
Spoilers. Reverse green. Diesel. 70.
All right. I mean, the landing was smooth, but I almost ran off the ran off the runway, man. I gotta practice my rudder control, my tilt. You know what I'm saying? That's the part I'm having difficulties with. So I'm just gonna keep practicing, and hopefully these landings get better. But that wasn't too bad. It's just I almost went off the runway. You saw when I was landing, I was lined up, and then I just fell to the right. So gotta control that better. That's something that needs much improvement. But we landed. Everybody's safe in one piece.
Spirit
You know what I'm saying?
Wings
So
2086.
anyways, thanks for watching. I know it's been a minute. Hopefully I'll be able to throw up some more videos on the channel. If you have any questions, any comments, any suggestions, feel free to hit me up below. And if you dig the channel, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button, hit like or whatever. I'm not trying to make no money off of this anyways. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be a YouTuber or anything like that. But you know, I'm always down to make friends and talk and just discuss anything flight sim. So hit me up. Anyways, catch you on the next one. Peace.